Okay. Okay. Welcome to day 4. So today we're going to learn about conditions and decision making. Are we all ready to start our lesson today?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Great. So after this lesson, I want you guys to be able to understand how programs make decisions. How programs make decisions using if, elif, else, are comparison operators and logical operators. Okay. So real systems make decisions all the time. For example, if a user is paid, we need to allow the user to access certain information. If the password is wrong, we need to deny the user access. So conditions are one of the driving forces behind. So conditions are one of the driving forces behind how programs make decisions. Okay, so let's go ahead and create a day4.py. Okay. Oh, it's a day. Yeah, day4.py. Alright, so I'll create a variable called age and assign 18 and assign the value 18. Right. So if we have okay, let me start with the operators first. Okay. Do you guys know what these operators mean? Okay. Yes.
Yes, sir. I think I know some. I think the first one in line 3 is the greater than sign. The second one in line 4 is the less than sign. And then the fifth line is the equal sign. And then the sixth one is the less than or equal to. And then seventh line is greater than or equal to. And then the eighth and ninth, I'm unsure.
Okay. Oh wait, this one is not supposed to be here. Okay. So this is the greater than, and then less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, not equal to. Okay, we use greater than when a certain value is greater than when we use greater than when our variable is greater than a certain value, and we use less than when our variable is less than a certain value. Then we use less than or equal to when our variable is less than or is equal or is the same value as our value. And then we use greater than when our variable is greater than or it is the same or it is equal to the value that you are comparing it with. Then we use equal to when our variable and when our variable and the value are the same. Then we use not equal to when our variable and the value they're not equal to. Okay. So it's important to know these signs and it's also important to know when to use them. Okay. So I'm going to create a variable. Yes, Alvin.
Yes. So the equal sign doesn't work just by itself. Like just one equal sign.
No. When we use one equal sign, that means we're now assigning a value to a variable.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So with comparison operators, we use two equal signs. Okay. Do you understand it?
Yes. Yes. No, I understand. Thank you.
Okay, great. Yes.
So I don't know if I got you correct. You said for comparison operators we use the what?
We use two equal signs instead of one equal sign.
Okay, so we're saying that the equal sign is a comparison operator.
No, this one equal sign is not a comparison operator.
Okay.
But
okay, what about the rest of the operators we were talking about? Are they comparison operators as well?
Yes, these ones are the ones that I highlighted. They are all comparison operators. So we have one equal sign and two equal sign.
Yes.
One equal sign, that means we're now assigning a variable, and then two equal
Yes.
signs, we are now working with comparison operators.
Yeah, that makes sense. Thank
Okay.
you.
Okay.
Yes.
So let's say we have a variable called a with the value 10, b with the value 15, print a equals b, print a is less than b, print a is greater than b, print e. Okay. So here we have two variables a and b. A is equals to 10 and b is equals to 15. If I run these print statements, what's going to be printed in my command line? It's only going to print Boolean values. So it's either true or false. So the first print statement, what is it going to print? Anyone to take a guess? Yes, Alvin.
To print false.
And then the second print statement.
The second it will print it will print true.
And then the third print statement.
The third will print false.
And the fourth one.
The fourth one will print 10 is less than or equal to. Will print true.
The fifth one.
Will print false.
And the sixth one.
The fifth one you said, the sixth one you said not equal to.
Yes, this one, sixth one.
I forgot what it really means, not equal.
Okay. So
but I think it will print false.
False, okay. So the not equal to comparison operator, it means that these two variables are not the same, they are different. That's what it means.
Okay.
So it just means A is not equal to B. Do you
Okay.
so do you understand
And
it's not equal to?
yes, I understand. Right. So that means it's different to the one that we just say. The first one, which is equals to.
Yes, equals to just means that A and B have the same value.
Okay. No, thank you.
Okay. Yes, Alan? Yeah, yes, Alan?
I said, hello?
You raised your hand. Do you have a question?
No.
No. Oh, okay. Right. So I'm now running the code. The first print statement, it printed false. The second one, true, false, true, false, true. Okay. So A is equals to B. No, that's false. They're not equals. Two different values. Is A less than B? That's true. 10 is less than 15. Is A greater than B? That's false. 10 is not greater than 15. It's less than. Right. Is A less than or equal to B? Yes, that's correct. A is 10 is less than 15. A is greater than or equal to B. That's false because 10 is less than 15. And the last one, A is not equals to B. That's true. 10 and 15 are not the same value. They are two different. So do we all understand how the comparison operators work?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. So any questions? Yes. Oh, okay. Oh, Mr. Dubs just joined us.
Yeah, sorry guys, but I'll just catch up. Sorry guys for being late.
Okay. Yes, Alvin.
Yes, I wanted to ask that, is there any problem with them just copying the code after, or should we just write it as you are doing it?
No.
I haven't been writing it as of lately, so I wanted to know if there's anything wrong with that.
No, there's nothing wrong with that. After the lesson, I'm going to send you the code in the group. Then you can now refactor it and play around with it so that you can understand it.
All right, thanks so much. Thanks.
Right. So, Mr. Dubs, today we're looking at comparison operators and conditions. So in Python, we have 6 comparison operators: greater than, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, and is not equal to. So this one, okay. Here we have two variables, A and B, right? So here, and then we have this first print statement, which is the comparison operator equal to. So what it does, it checks if A and B are equal, if they have the same value. If they have the same value, it's going to return true, right?
Okay.
But if they don't have the same value, it's going to return what? False. Here on my command line, it returned what? False, because A and B, they're not equal.
All right.
Right. So do you understand this comparison operator?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's clear.
Then we have the less than. What this one does, it checks if A is less than B. So what it does, it checks is 10 less than 15. If 10 is less than 15, which means what? It's true. Then it returns true. If it's
Okay.
if 10 is not less than 15, then it's going to return what? False.
All right.
Right. Then we have the this one, the greater than. What it does, it checks is A greater than B. If A is greater than B, it's going to return true. But if A
Oh,
is not greater than B, it's going to return false.
false.
Okay.
Okay.
Then we have this one, the less than or equal to is the same as this one. It checks if A is less than or if it is equal to B. Alright. If A is less than or it has the same value as B, return true.
B,
If not, return false.
false. All
False.
right.
Then we have greater than or equal to. It just checks if A is greater than or it has the same value as B. If A is greater than or equal to B, it's going to return what? True. If not, it's going to return false. Right.
All right.
Then we have the last one, the not equal to. What it does, it checks if A and B don't have the same value. If A and B have the same value, it's going to return false. But if they have different values, it's going to return true.
All right.
So, do you understand how these 6 comparison operators work?
Yeah, I am with you. So this one, the number 17, it's A is not. Okay,
equal
it's true.
to.
It's true. Yeah, it's true. Ah, it's okay.
Okay.
I get it.
I get it. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me comment this. Okay. So let's look at conditions. So with conditions in Python or any programming languages, we have if, elif, and else. It's only these 3: if, elif, and else. Right? So we have what? If, elif, and else. Yes, Mr. Lopangwa.
Sir, the conditions different from the comparison operators.
Like if, elif, else.
Hello. Yes, I mean we were discussing about comparison operators. So are we now discussing about something else like conditions? Are they separate from comparison operators?
Yes, they are separate, but they work together.
Okay, thank you. They work together.
Together.
Okay.
So most of the times when you see the comparison operators, they'll be surrounded by if, elif, and else statements. Okay, do you get it now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So I have a variable called age with the value 18. Then I have an if statement. If is greater than or equal to 18. Let's say print you are an adult. All right. Then we have what to call elif. Print to a minor. Okay, let's say invalid age. That works. Okay. Anyone to take a guess what if, elif, and else statements do? Anyone? Can you guys hear me? Okay, good. So,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
okay.
We can hear you, sir.
So no one wants to take
I
a
want to
guess.
try. Right. Yes. So,
We just don't know what to say because this one seems difficult.
No, it's actually not difficult.
yes, sir. May you please repeat your question?
Okay. Does anyone want to take a guess and tell me what if, elif, and else statements do? Yes, Mr. Lopangwa.
Right. So I think what the if the conditions do is in line 23, if age is greater than or equal to 18, the program must print the string you are an adult, and if otherwise if age is less than 18, you should the program should print you are a minor. Or if it's none of the above, the program must output or print invalid age.
You are actually correct. I remember with these comparison operators, I was saying what I had two variables a and b. The code was checking if a is equal to b, right? Remember that. This is what was happening. It was checking if this was the block that was running behind this code. If age is greater than or equal to 18, it's going to print this. If the age is less than 18, it just prints this. Else, whatever the age is, maybe the user inputted in a character or something else, it would just print invalid age, right? So what this word if means, it means only run this block of code. This is the block of code. Only run it when the condition is true. This is the condition, right? Are you guys with me?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Yes, Alvin.
Yes, yeah, you're talking about if, right?
Yes. Yes, I'm talking
And
about
you're
if.
saying that if the okay, so please just start again because my network was lagging, so I couldn't leave.
Okay. So the word if is a keyword. It's the one that starts running this block of code. Without this word if, elif doesn't exist, else doesn't exist. They all depend on if, right? So this word if means only run this block of code, right? Only run this block of code when the condition is true. This is the condition, right? Remember that a is greater than or equal to b, it only returns true or false. This is what's going to happen. If age is greater than or equal to 18, if it is true, it's going to run this block of code. Okay. Do you guys understand how if works?
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes. So to write an if statement, it's you call the word if, then your condition, after your condition, it's followed by the colon. After the colon, you now start another line, and this line needs to have 4 spaces. This is important. This spacing, it's very important. It needs to have 4 spacing. This is indentation. Okay. Any questions so far? Yes, Alvin.
Yes, how big should be the space?
4 spaces. For example, so 1, 2,
4 spaces.
3, 4. Yes, 4 spaces.
Thank you.
Okay. Then we have elif, right? So what will happen here is that Python is going to run this code. If it's true, it's going to print this. Then it forgets about elif and else. Then it totally ignores these ones as if they don't exist. But if this condition returns false, Python will now run the elif block. It will now check if age is less than or equals to 18. If it returns true, it's going to run this block of code. But if it returns false, it's going to run this else block of code. Right? So the else statement only runs if these 2 block of codes return false. Right? Any questions so far? Any questions? So
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sorry. Yes, sir. Is the sequence of these conditions essential, sir? Can we find the else coming before the elif?
no, you have to start with if, elif, else, and note that you can have 100 elif statements. You can have 100 elif statement and nothing is going to happen to your code. But you can only have 1 if statement and 1 else statement. Do you all understand that, right? Yes, Mr. Lopanko?
Yes, thank you. Understood. But then I have a question on. You said the else statement only runs if what?
The else statement only runs if these block of codes are return false. All of them return false.
Understood, sir. Thank you.
All right. So with Python starts running the code from top to bottom. So it's going to start by running this if statement. If this is true, it doesn't run this. If it is false, it now runs this. If this condition is true, it won't run the else statement. But if it is false, it will now run the else statement. Okay. So before I run the code, what do you think is going to be printed on the command line? Anyone to check a guess? We have age is equals to 18. Yes, Alan?
I think it prints you are an adult.
Yeah.
If age is not to greater than or equal to 18, print you are an adult.
Okay.
Like,
Okay. Anyone else? Anyone who disagrees with Alan?
Sorry, can you please repeat that?
Alan said that is going to print you an adult if I run this code. Remember the variable, the variable age is the value 18. So I was asking what's going to happen if I run this code, and Alan said that is going to print you an adult. Yeah. So I'm now running the code.
Okay.
Yeah. See, it printed an adult. This condition was true. So these other blocks of code, they didn't run. Okay. Do we all understand how Python works? It starts reading the code from top to bottom. Any questions so far? So I'll take that as no questions.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So let me change our age to 16. Okay. If I run this code, what's going to be printed? Anyone to take a guess? Yes, Mr. Lupangwa.
Sorry, sir. I'm in two different windows. But yes, I think it will run the first block of code for the if condition, and then it will return false, and then after that it moves on to elif, and then the elif will return true, and then the else will not run.
So what's going to be printed?
You are a minor, sir.
Man, okay, let's find out. Exactly. So what happened here? Python ran this if statement. It returned false. Then it moved on to elif. Then elif returned true. It printed a minor and it ignored the else statement. Right. So let me change our age. Let's say 15. Why? 45. Okay. If I run this code, what's going to be printed? Anyone to take a guess? Yes, Alan?
It prints you are an adult.
Okay. Anyone else to take a guess? Anyone? Just one more. Okay, no one. Okay, before I run the code, our variable age is this value 45. And we have this value 18. Is this 45 and 18 the same data type? Yes, Mr. Dupes.
Yes, it's different because integers we don't put the quotations, but only for strings. That's when we put quotations. So I think it's gonna give us an error code. That's my guess.
Okay. Anyone wants to take a try and just guess what's going to print? Okay. So here our condition is checking for integers, and our variable is a string. So what's going to happen is that Python will check if age is equals to 18. It will return false because this is a string and we're looking for an integer. Then it comes to elif. Age is lesser than 18. It's going to check no, it's not, because we're working with what? a string and an integer. Then since these both are this block of codes are going to return false, the else statement is what's supposed to run. Wait. Oh, I forgot to convert it. Okay, never mind about that. Let's just say okay, give me a minute. Okay, at first I was supposed to convert it. Okay, no, actually I was wrong. My example is not going to work with this one. To show you the else statement. Let's say wait, let's say mark okay. Okay, it's greater than or equal to 70. That's okay. 50. Okay. This is the example I wanted to show you with the else statement. Before I run the code, what do you think is going to be printed? Anyone to take a guess? Yes, Mr. Lupangwa.
Pass the ball. I mean, pass.
Okay.
Pass.
Anyone else to take a guess? Anyone?
It's a pass for me.
Okay. That's a pass. Let's say 49. Yes, Alvin.
Yes, I'm sorry, but I don't quite understand the if, elif, and else statements. Yes.
Okay. So when Python runs this code, right? We already have this variable assigned. We have this variable mark with the value 49. So Python will start by running the if block of code. This is the if block of code, right? It's going to check if mark is greater than or equal to 80, right? If it returns true, it's going to print distinction. But if it returns false, it's going to move to the next block of code, which is the elif block of code. Then it runs is mark greater than or equals to 50. If it returns true, it's going to print pass. But if it returns false, it's going to print the else block of code.
Okay, so what does the elif one really mean?
The
Understand that?
okay. Elif means else if.
Okay,
So
else if.
yes. So the elif block of code, it just runs after the if block of code. It just means else if, just in case maybe the condition is true, or maybe this time it's going to match our value and so on. Okay. So with the elif statements, you can have multiple elif statements. Let me show you elif. If elif mark is greater than or equal to 70, plus okay let's say 71. Here we have pass 1, pass 2. Okay. We have to move it here. Okay. So if I run this block of code, what's going to be printed? Or Ivan, can you take a guess?
Sorry, please just repeat that.
If I run this code, what's going to be printed?
Starting from the first one, is from the if statement.
Yes.
Okay, if mark is greater than or equal to 80, print distinction. So I'm not sure. Okay, wait. If it's false, what does it print?
If it's false, it ignores this and moves on to the next one.
Okay, yeah. So it will ignore the if statement, the first one. Then it will move to the second one, which is elif mark greater than or equal to 70. It will print pass 2.
Okay, great. So since this is true, is it going to run this block of code?
The other elif.
Yes.
I'm not sure.
Sure. Okay. So once our Python runs, it will start running here. Then it's false. It runs this elif block. If it's true, then it stops executing the code. It doesn't run this elif, this other elif block and this else block. Do you now get it? Alvin? Oh, okay, great.
Yes.
So Python starts running the code from top to bottom. So it's not random. It always starts with with the code that is on top. Yes, Mr. Dupes.
Okay, sorry, I need to take us back. Before he asked about not understanding, there was another problem that we didn't solve. Or it's the same with this one. Sorry, because I was also cracking my head on the answer on that one.
Which one?
You remember
The age one.
there was an age issue, yeah.
Oh yes, yes, yes.
I don't know if it's the same with this one,
Oh no.
because we never got the answer to.
Oh, the age one. I made a mistake with that one with the else statement. That one it can run the else statement. So I wanted to show you how we can
Okay.
run the else statement.
All right,
Right.
all right,
Alright.
all
So
right.
okay, let's say we have a mark 49. Anyone to take a guess what's going to print? If you look at our conditions, we don't have 49 or anything less or any condition that is less than 49 or equal to 49. So anyone to take a guess? Yes, Mr. Lopankwa.
Fail, sir. Fail.
Fail. Okay. Why are you saying fail?
Because the value of the variable is it does not meet any of the requirements. So else satisfies else means if else runs the block of code fail.
Okay. So
Because what-
this
yes.
if statement, is it true or false?
Sorry, sir. I think it's false. It's false.
False. And then this one,
I believe false as well.
and then this one.
It's true, sir.
If elif mark is
It's false.
it's false.
It's
Yeah,
false.
so I'm switching between two windows. So,
Oh, okay.
so that's why. Yeah, Elif is false as well.
So anyone who disagrees with Mr. Lopankwa, that is going to print false.
Fail, sir. It said fail.
Oh, yes, fail. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
So we all agree that it's going to print fail. Okay, I'm now running the block of code. Exactly. So Python checked, is it true or false? False. Then it moved on to the next block of code. It got false again. It moved on to the next block of code. Then it got false. Then after this elif block of code, the only available option is the else statement. So the else statement only runs when all of these block of code are returned false. If none of the conditions return true, then the else statement is going to run. Okay. So any questions with conditions in Python? So did we all understand that?
Yes, sir. Personally, yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so okay, let me comment this out. I want us to take a look at not and at end or. You have what? And or. Okay. These are also part of conditions in Python. And or. Right. Okay, so we have we're going to have two variables. Age equals 18. Yes, paid equals true. if age is greater than or equal to 18 and he has paid. Okay. Anyone to take a guess what's going to be printed on the command line? Anyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Mr. Lupangwa?
Apologies. I think Mr. Janga went first and I didn't raise my hand.
Oh, okay. Mr. Janga?
No, it's alright. Thank you so much, Mr. Lupango. I think it's going to print. You can use the system.
Okay. And then Mr. Lupangwa, what do you think?
I agree with Mr. Janga as well.
Okay. So what happens here is that Python is going to run this condition first, right? And then it's going to run this condition again. So Python needs both the first and the second condition to be true in order for it to execute this block of code. So both of these conditions must be true in order for this block of code to be executed. If either of these conditions is false, then the else statement is going to run. Okay, see, it's printed. We can use the system. Why? Because age greater than or equals to 18. That's it's true. He has paid. That's it's true. Then you can use the system. Let me change the age to 16. Anyone to take a guess what's going to be printed? Anyone? Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Alan.
Access denied.
Okay, and then Alvin.
Yes, I agree with Alan.
Okay, great. Let me run the code. It printed access denied. That's because age, it returned what? False. So these both of these conditions, they were not true. Only one of them was true. Okay. So do you all understand how the end, how end works inside the decision making in Python?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so any questions with end? Okay, so I'll take that as no questions. Okay, let me comment that out. Then the last one, which is O. So I'm going to have two variables. Is admin equals, let's say, true. Is teacher equals false. if is at or is teacher board. Okay. Anyone to take a guess what's going to be printed? Anyone? Yes, Alan?
I think it will print access denied.
Okay. Anyone else to take a guess? Okay, yes, Mr. Changa.
Yeah, I think it is going to print you can access the dashboard.
Okay. So I remember that with and, that means both conditions must be true, right? And then with or, it means that either one of these conditions must be true, right? So if his admin is false and his teacher is true, it's going to print you can access the dashboard. See, can access the dashboard because his admin is equals to true. So with or, always know that it's either one of those conditions is supposed to be true, or even both of them can be true, but false. Okay, but if all of the conditions are false, then it's not this block of code is not going to execute. It's going to execute the else block of code. Okay. Any questions with using or? Yes, more blessing.
Sorry, sir, I missed the last part where you explain if is admin or is teacher. Then is admin false and is teacher false. I think I'm mixing up things between if else and the first part where we have both the conditions is true. Thank you.
Okay. So or it means that either of these conditions is supposed to be true. Okay. Okay, let me change it. Let me change its admin to true. Okay. Okay. See. Right now, I ran the code and it printed can access dashboard. It printed you can access the dashboard because is admin returned true. Because is admin returned true. So for this block of code to execute, either one or even both of these conditions must return true. At least one of them should be true. Okay. Now, if I make both conditions false, it's going to print out access denied because it's admin or it's teacher. They are both false. If I change is teacher to true, you see it printed you can access the dashboard because at least one of these conditions returned true. Okay. Do you now get it?
Yes, I do. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay. So from what we learned today, use and or if else and the comparison operators. Does anyone have a question from what we learned today? Yes, Mr. Lupankwa.
So I think I've learned quite a lot, but then, I wanted to ask, is underscore admin, like, I can't see it anymore. If you can scroll up a bit.
Oh,
Yes. Like line 43, is admin is equal to false.
yes.
Is that what is that a condition, or that's a variable, or that's a yeah.
No, this is a Boolean.
Okay.
Okay.
So line 43 is Boolean.
Yes, it's Boolean. For example,
Okay. So is underscore admin, what do we call that? Like,
no,
can it be
this is a variable.
a variable? Okay.
It just it says that is this person in admin true or false.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Just like this one, if age is equals to 18, it returns true or false. Here instead of using these conditions, if age is what we just assigned true or false directly to the variables.
Okay. We assigned the variable directly. Okay.
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 So
Yes.
we didn't define. Sorry, we didn't define admin, or like, is underscore admin a variable itself? Like, does the is have anything to do with?
Yes, it's a variable.
Okay, so you could have actually just used admin is equal to false, or
Yes, I could have just used this.
but it's much more easier to understand is
Yes, is equal. It's
Is here
underscore.
admin?
Yes, that's correct.
It's Brandon and admin.
Yes,
Okay.
that's correct.
Okay, thank you.
Here's more blessing.
Thank you, sir. I don't know. I didn't really check who was asking the previous question. But I think from where I'm sitting, I think he wants to understand why we're putting an underscore where there is admin. Can you kindly confirm?
Oh, okay.
So I think he wants to understand why we are putting an underscore where there are two words. Yeah.
Okay. So admin equals false. Okay, instead let me put it over here. Admin equals false and is admin equals false. Both of these are variables. It all depends on how you name your variables. For example, like me, I'm used to, for example, with Boolean values true or false, I'm used to naming them like this. Is teacher, is doctor, is student, etc. I'm used to naming them starting with is. Okay. Yes, Mr. Changa.
Yeah. Maybe it's more of, I want to add on what Mr. Kumalo just said. First of all, I think a variable should be a one word, is it?
Yes, it should be one word.
Yes, but I think moreover, the other issue that is happening here, maybe that's now I'm now putting it across as a question to Mr. Kumalo. Say, for example, we said age is equals to 16, or we said then we went further and said if age is greater, if age is equal or greater than 18, you can use the system. You can use the system. So I think, Mr. Kumalo, are we supposed to utilize these? Are these functions, or what are they?
Okay.
Hello?
Okay. So if age is greater than or equals to 18 and is admin equals to false, right?
the conditions.
Yes.
Yes.
They save
So
at.
these are supposed to be. Sorry.
Okay, yes,
Yeah, go ahead.
continue. Wait, continue.
I wanted to say, I don't know if I'm understanding it the wrong way, but I wanted to say this can be better utilized when you are getting data from the user. For example, if you are utilizing the input function, for example, is it?
Yes, that's true.
Okay. So it's okay. That was my question.
So this if statement, it also returns true or false. So instead of here using what these comparison operators, we assigned the true or false value directly to the variable. That's why we don't have is admin equal to this and that. We assigned the Boolean values directly to the what, to the variables. So here when we run this code, Python already knows that this is what, it's false. It doesn't have to check it with any other value. I don't know if I'm explaining it correctly.
So I understood. Yeah, I see. Thank you. I think I can also relate it to logic gates. There's something called logic gates, and it almost works the same way.
Oh, okay, great. So, anyone with questions? Yeah, yes, Mr. Changa.
Yeah, sorry, the last part is not clear. The is admin, is teacher, is, because I was trying to contemplate, because when you I was following when you mentioned about the age and the marks, to say if mark is greater than 70, you can actually create a scenario whereby somebody can input 90, enter your mark, then somebody enters in 90, then it can print. That is the distinction, is it?
Wait,
Hello.
okay, I'm still understanding your question. Can you repeat it?
I was saying the last part I'm getting a bit confused.
Yes, sir.
On the booleans. I was following and I understood very much the first section where you wrote about distinctions, to say, for example, we declare we declare our variable as mark is equals to 80.
Yes.
Then you went ahead and said, if a leaf, is it a leaf or else? A leaf, is it?
Yes.
If a leaf mark is greater than is equal or greater than 80, then print this is a distinction. Is it?
Yes.
So, in my own mind, I stand for guidance, but in my own mind, I had understood that I had elevated to the level whereby somebody, we can create a scenario or create a system whereby we can use the input function so that someone can enter their mark, to say, enter your mark. We first declare, all right, input, enter your mark, then somebody punches in 80. Then it prints, this is a distinction, using the elif condition to say if mark is greater or equal to 80, it is a distinction. So if someone enters 80, it's going to print a distinction. If someone enters 85, it's going to print a distinction. I don't know if I'm still clear.
Yes.
Yeah. So going down to line 43, admin is equals to false. Is admin is equals to false. I was trying to apply the same concept to say how can we use, or how can we utilize the same condition,
Or like,
especially when we are acquiring data from the user.
or like using greater than or equal to.
Not using the booleans.
Or on the input, like if mark is equals to, using the booleans.
Not using the booleans alone. On the mark part, it's clear.
Okay. Or like here, like how it works. If you are getting info from a user using the booleans.
Exactly. Exactly.
Or I haven't come across something like that. Usually the
Okay.
booleans, for example, is admin. Usually it's how it's stored in the database. It's usually is admin. It's only equals true or false. If it's a school management
Okay.
system, is teacher. It's only true or false.
Okay.
Okay. So this is where, for example, you have your database. You store the person is admin false, is teacher equals true, right? Then that person logged in. So you want to route them to their correct dashboard. You can use something like this. If is admin, and let's just say, oh no, yeah, if it's admin or is teacher, you give them access to certain things that they can see. If they're not
It's okay, I
admin,
understand.
if they're not admin or teacher, they can access this information. I don't know.
It's okay, I understand.
You now
It only
understand?
has two options only.
Yes.
It's different from that example whereby you can the user can input an 82, an 89, an 85,
Five.
an 92.
Yes. Yes. With this one, it's fixed to true or false.
Okay, it's okay, thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Any questions? Any more questions? Okay. More blessing post sent a message in the group chat. Okay. About naming how to name variables, right? So a variable it has to follow certain rules when naming it. For example, we can use is user equals, right? Okay, for example, you can use small letters and underscores, right? Okay, this thing. Okay, so a variable is supposed to be it's supposed to be one word. So we use underscores to separate for something like this. I don't know how I can explain it. If we are like is user, generally it's two words, right? But if you want to make it one word, in Python we use underscores, right? Your variable can start with what a capital letter. It can include, your variable can include numbers anywhere inside that variable, but it cannot start with a number. Your variable cannot start with a number. Okay. Any questions with how you can name your variables? Yes, Mr. Lupangwa.
So another question on how we name variables, but then how does your VS Code give you suggestions? I mean, like I saw it was giving you suggestions on putting an underscore. I just tried mine. Mine doesn't give me suggestions as well.
What is that thing? Oh yeah, it's this. It's an extension. You call it a GitHub Copilot. this chart one. Let's see. Oh, I'm not saying, but it's this one. It's GitHub Copilot. It's an agent that you can download into your VS Code.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you.
All right. So, anyone with a question? So I'll take that as no one has a question. So did we all understand how to work with conditions and what comparison operators? How to work with and or? We all understood, right? That right? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'll take that as a positive sign. So the best way, like I said before, was it on Monday or Tuesday, that the best way to understand how this works is to take what you learned and practice it. And also, if you don't understand how a certain thing works, you can even search on the internet. It can help you understand. And also doing your own projects on the side. Okay. So that's it for today. So tomorrow we're not going to be learning. We're going to do our first project, a student registration system. Okay. And I'm not going to be the one doing the code. I'll be asking you guys to tell me what to type and what to do. I'll be just overseeing and see. I'll be just overseeing just to see if you guys are getting or if you guys got what you have been learning this week, or there are certain things that just you guys don't understand. Okay. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for joining today. All right, bye.
Don't forget to share the code. Don't forget to share the code.
Okay, I'll definitely do that.
Okay, thank you so much.